I kind of lead the Young Carers project, so we support young people aged 8 to 18 who are in a caring role, so they might care for a disabled parent, a autistic sibling, or they might have a parent who may have an addiction to drugs or alcohol. So as a result, they're impacted. It might mean that they don't have as much opportunity as other young people in a similar situation. We provide lots of different things, so we run activities and respite sessions, so it gives them a chance to have some time away, meet some other young people in a similar situation and take some well-deserved time out for themselves. We also run kind of information sessions, workshops, so a lot of our young carers are taking on roles that adults would most normally do. So a lot of our young carers are cooking, they do a lot of first aid maybe in the home, lots of different things, so we'll run specific workshops for them to kind of give them those skills to empower them within their caring role.
What I do is, me alongside with my colleague Danielle, we provide activities, we do day trips with the young carers, so enables them to go out and experience things that they may not necessarily do when they're at home, because like with the home situation they could also be like have so much responsibility that they don't even get to go out, so we always provide the activities and the day trips for them so they have a good time. A typical activity, we went to the Isle of Wight Festival Flight trip, and what we did is that we went around the attraction and we got to know the kids and they had a really good time.
We work with around 150 young carers in the Eastleigh borough, but we do believe there could be more out there. A lot of our young carers will either have a disturbed night's sleep because of, parents or siblings. Generally, they would, have less morning time to themselves. They may have extra jobs they have to do before they go to school. Obviously, then they do go to school like everyone else and have to fit in the school system and keep up with, all the things that are expected of them in school. Again, when they get home after school, it wouldn't be a case of just being able to go and do their homework or do their own thing, go out with their friends. They probably have chores to do, dinner to cook, ensure their parents had their medication if that's the case. They probably do get very little time to actually concentrate on themselves or their schoolwork.
It benefits them, a lot of them, necessarily they don't have good friendships at school, so they can build friendships at young carers, they can build on their confidence and their self-esteem and really just bring themselves out, really.
As you can probably appreciate, it can be really hard on our young carers to have to cope with this responsibility. So we're there just to provide as much support and help and time out as we can.
The activities we run for the young carers enable them to have some time to themselves, be a child, and most of all have lots and lots of fun.
And my role is to go out and meet all new young carers. So as soon as they want to join the project, I go out and meet them and their family. I explain about what we do, find out a little bit about them, and then work out how best to support them. And the other part of my role is all our existing young carers, is I get back in touch and make sure that their situation hasn't changed, any other support that they would want to access and that they can, or whether we can do anything extra for them. And then also we look at the family as a whole, so to support any member of the family so that it helps the whole situation at home as well.
So a lot of our young carers don't necessarily feel like they want to talk to their parents about how they're feeling, because it might be a problem with their parent in terms of their caring role. So we offer a confidential service so that they can speak to one of our team members about their problems and try and find a solution to those problems. A lot of our young carers, because of their situation at home, a lot of them have low self-esteem. They have confidence issues in their sort of environment outside of young carers. They find it difficult to have friends and maintain friendships, just because if you've got an autistic sibling at home, you might not necessarily want them to come to your home and see them, because as a young person, you don't really want to be judged all the time by your peers. So we have those things that they're kind of the main issues with the young carers. And what we try and do, we can't change their situation at home, but we can make it a little bit better and give them some kind of opportunities to make lasting memories and make happy memories for the future.